This video is to instruct you on how to deal with a contused area of the body. We can see the contusion here, the bruising area. So the first thing we want to do is evaluate the whole area. This video is going to look at the application of the donut pad. We are going to assume that this has been evaluated. We got a good focused history. We got the mechanism of injury. We've ruled out any secondary issues. And we've done a thorough, sharp observation to evaluate the area to make sure that there is no contraindications for this person to return. And we also look at the current function of the area. So if we have them flex the wrist, extend the wrist, radially and ulnarly deviate the wrist, we have full range of motion. He has demonstrated full strength. So we're going to go ahead and apply the protective components. Typically, we would have a donut pad that we would look at, but because of the location of it, I want to make sure that we have a little more free room in the wrist, right? So we want to make sure that we're going to cover this area. So we measure this area, we look at this, we will produce a donut type pad that would not go right on top of the bruising. So it sits like that. We can use skin toughener in order to get this to adhere properly. But if we start with the pre-wrap, we go around once to hold that in place. We have it marked so we know where it's exactly supposed to go, because this donut pad should not be on the bruise itself. We hold this in place. We want to make sure that when we do this that we have enough room on either end that we're going to adhere the tape to. So our supplies that we're going to be using, again, we got the pre-wrap. We have a pre-made donut pad that's going to be custom made to the individual. We have elastic tape here as well. The other option, if you don't have pre-wrap or if you do have PowerFlex is that other option. So on this one, again, make a fist for me there. That'll tighten up the musculature. We can have this go around, and then on individual strips, we go around, overlapping by a half. Open up that hand for me. We try and keep this out of the palm as best we can. To ensure that these ends are going to stay down, you can give them a little rub. That'll heat up the adhesive and ensure it's going to stay. Another video that we will create is going to show how we can create a hard shell to go over top, because this athlete's going back into lacrosse. We have an arm guard that'll go on top of that and protect it and give it that hard shell that'll keep all the pressure off of that bruised area to prevent further injury. Following the application, we want to make sure that we are instructing them and giving them information on how to treat it when they go home. So we'd be looking at the police application. At minimum, it would be an ice application. Give them an idea to watch out for bruising or decreased function. And if any negative changes should occur, have them contact you or head into the therapist area, and they would be able to have that addressed.